Fauci. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Wow, there he is. It's Dr. Fauci and Jill Biden. That's so cool. Thought he'd be a little taller, huh? Hey, look, it's our friend. It's Jane. Sure, I'm gonna wave at her. Jane. Hi, Jane. It's us. We're here. We're all just kind of waiting around right now. I think she's gonna get her shot. Kelly's gonna get her shot. Oh, she's excited to get vaccinated, she said. Go Bolts, there we go. Oh. She's explaining why she's doing it today. She wanted to do it on the ice.
Okay, press. You can come this way. We're going to head out to the ice.
All right. Well, there we go. See you there. Should I try to ask her a question now? I know, when it was quiet and everybody was standing there, I should have just asked a question, you know? But maybe I'll get a chance on the ice. Now Dr. Fauci and Jill Biden are gonna... Here's Dr. Fauci and Jill Biden are walking through the entrance. Oh, they didn't walk under the gateway thing, but they're walking around it. All right, so we're gonna see what Dr. Fauci and Jill Biden have to say to us. Let's see, 2 doctors, how about that? Looks like this woman is gonna get vaccinated in front of everybody. Like some sort of special ceremony. She's gonna get vaccinated in front of the president's wife and Dr. Fauci, the head of the infectious disease organization, something like that. We're on the ice at the Lightning Stadium. All right, let's see what's happening here. All right, we're about to watch. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, zing. Can't see either. Oh, she's gonna get the shot. Oh, she got the shot. There we go. Hooray! The lady got the shot. She got the vaccine. That's right. Well, we're holding equipment. We can't clap. All right. Happy birthday! Happy birthday. Oh, no. Nobody. All right. That was it. Nice. They came all the way here to see one person get vaccinated. All right, cool. So Joe Biden and Dr. Fauci came out to the ice on the Lightning Arena to watch a lady get vaccinated, and now they're going to talk to us, hopefully. Let's see. Let's go find out.
And that's what everybody here in this arena is doing. You are actually in the trenches, on the ground, part of the solution, not only of the problem here in Florida, not only the problem in the United States, but the problem in the entire world. So I really want to express my deep appreciation for doing that. We cannot do it without you. And everyone who gets vaccinated or everyone who injects a vaccine into someone's arm is a very, very important part of the solution.
5 in 10 Floridians are fully vaccinated. And you all know that's just not enough. It's free. It's free. Maybe with
It's free. Get it, because it's free.
still have questions, talk to your doctor or your pharmacist or maybe you want to talk to your child's pediatrician. This is your choice. And here in Tampa, you might even win tickets to Friday's hockey game. So I even
Oh my gosh.
get it again. So
Nice. Get 2 vaccines. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? I want to ask a question. I'm trying to see if they'll let me ask a question. Fauci. Oh, First Lady Jill. Is that it? They're getting away. I want to ask them a question. Darn it. What are we supposed to do? Charlie Crist. Oh, nice. He hit a slap shot in. Charlie Crist, the newest Lightning member. Wow. Yeah, that was wild. Good job, Charlie. Kathy, yeah, wonderful. Would you be willing to talk to us for a second?
Sure, of course.
Cool. So have you gotten the vaccine?
I have, yeah. In fact, I got it back in January, and love what the First Lady was doing here and getting the word out to make sure people get the vaccination. It's so important, especially with this new variant, the Delta.
Yeah, definitely important to get the vaccine. What would you say to the skeptics who constantly refer to the Tuskegee experiments as to why they don't trust the government or vaccines?
I think this is the most important time to trust what's happening at the federal level, to get this vaccine to save your life.
Okay. Is there any reason why they would trust them now as to why they wouldn't have trusted them before?
Because we have great leadership at the top, and we just saw the wife of it here today. And that's
True,
wonderful.
we did.
Yeah.
Cool. I actually interviewed you like 7 years ago.
Get out of here.
If you were the president, what would be the first thing you would do in office?
Everything to protect Florida.
I think
Why
it was
not?
a good interview. Yeah, well, good to see you all these years later.
Great to see
so
you,
you're the
too.
representative of
St. Pete, Clearwater.
Petersburg. Okay. How do you think you represent the community?
The best I can.
The best you can?
You just listen to them as much as you can. My dad used to always tell me and my sisters, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Respect is ratio.
That's smart.
So listening's
Cool.
important.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
It's
I
my
appreciate
pleasure.
you. Thank you. Have
Good
a great
seeing
day.
you again.
Yeah, good to see
Let's
you again.
make it less than 7 years.
Yeah, hopefully sooner. We got to interview somebody else because we can't interview fucking Jill Biden. Motherfucker. I'm going to talk to the Secret Service guy. Excuse me. Secret Service guy. Hi. Excuse me. Do you think Jill would take any questions? We're with Tampa News Force. She's gone? Oh, no. Where'd she go? Somewhere else? Is Fauci gone too? They're both gone? Darn it. Tampa News Force. All right. Well, thank you. Darn it. Fucking hell, they're gone. That was our chance. Can't believe we messed up. I could have yelled at them when they were right there. That was my only shot when it was quiet. I didn't even think about it. Fuck. I'm so mad. I was the closest we'll ever get to Jill Biden and Dr. Fauci, and I missed my opportunity to ask them a question. So now I just gotta fucking talk to Congress people or whatever. It's not the same, dude. Let's see. Is she trying to run away? Yeah, she's trying to. Oh, Kathy, wait. Kathy Castor.
The mRNA vaccine, do you know what that is?
No.
Messenger RNA.
Okay. What is it?
They discovered it in 1963.
Okay.
Okay? When they did the vaccine trials with it in 63, they got the best antibody response they'd ever gotten in the history of the world with vaccines.
Okay.
And then they exposed the ferrets. The ferrets have the closest thing to a human immune system of any other animal. And when they exposed the ferrets to the live vaccine in nature, guess what happened to all of them?
What?
They all died.
The ferrets died?
They all died.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yet, they discovered mRNA vaccines in 1963, and now it's never made it to market to just now with warp speed. You know why it never made it to market till now?
Why?
Because the ferrets all died. Did you miss something? This wasn't a game plan. I mean, I just told you, 63 they found it, and
Right.
they discovered mRNA vaccines, and it was great and wonderful, but then they exposed the ferrets to live viruses. They all died.
Yeah.
So they didn't put it to market because they knew the people would die.
Okay.
Well, how are you not computing in there? Is your brain, are you not hearing what I'm saying? 63, they discovered mRNA vaccines. They didn't make it to market in 73. They didn't make it in 83. They didn't make it in 93, 2003, 2013, and
It's
now.
not 2023 yet.
And now they made it at warp speed. What are you missing? Why are you going to take this vaccine for? because the television tells you to.
I didn't take it.
You know what television means?
What's television?
You just said it. It tells you lies.
Oh my
lies, and
gosh!
more lies.
I didn't even know.
Oh my goodness! I know you're that program. You know what TV programming is?
I'm not programmed.
You know what TV programming is?
I'm not.
Do you know what TV programming is?
Do you know what?
Do you
know what
guys know what TV programming is? It programs you to do what they want you to do.
I don't do anything anybody tells me to do.
Yeah, you're out here with a camera and a microphone doing
This
it.
is my stuff.
Okay, well, good.
I own it.
Then tell the truth.
I am.
U.S. Supreme Court case ruled this. All vaccines are, guess what? Guess what they ruled?
What is it? What did they rule?
They ruled that all vaccines are unavoidably unsafe.
Really?
U.S. Supreme Court case ruled this. Our U.S. Supreme Court ruled in 2010 that all vaccines are unavoidably unsafe. So if they ruled this, why in the hell are you taking any vaccine? Answer me that question. They ruled that all vaccines are unavoidably unsafe. Why would you take any vaccine ever if the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that they were all unavoidably unsafe? To answer that question, why would you take a vaccine? Answer me. Why would you take it?
Because people are scared of
Why?
corona.
No, why? The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that they were all unavoidably unsafe. Why would you take a vaccine?
Where's your camera go to?
Huh?
What's your camera
All
go to?
around the world, baby.
All around the world?
Yes, sir.
Is
Talk to him. What do you want to say to him?
Is it television?
Huh? No, this is the real news.
What's it called?
Huh? Vaccine police. Because
Vaccine police.
Vaccine police, the vaccine companies are not being policed by any organization. You know the vaccine companies are exempt from any and all liability.
Sure.
Ronald Reagan passed the Vaccine Injury Act. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
You didn't know in 1986, Ronald Reagan passed the Vaccine Injury Act where you cannot sue the vaccine companies.
Okay, so do you think...
Can't, no, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear
Are you-
the vaccine companies cannot be sued. Why do you not understand
I don't
that?
understand, because you're mean. You're yelling at me.
You don't hear anything unless I yell at you.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Y'all
You're
can't
mean.
hear.
You don't
can't
seem
hear.
healthy.
Your brains are completely warped.
My brain's
you don't
fine.
hear nothing. All you do is watch the television.
No,
so
I
I have
don't.
to yell to make you hear it.
But people, that's mean. People don't like yelling.
I don't care.
Well, then why would anybody listen to you? You're being
You
mean.
want to take something that the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that was unavoidably unsafe.
they're being nice to me. You're
Stop,
being
stop,
mean.
stop.
No, you stop.
Okay, unavoidably unsafe. Now, the cool thing, listen to this.
Oh, it's a cool thing.
Cool thing. You ready to hear it? Can you
Yeah,
handle-
I'm ready.
Can you handle the truth?
I think I can handle this.
Wise man.
Well, if you stop being...
can't handle the truth.
If you stop
can't
yelling...
handle it. Huh? You
if
can't handle the truth,
if
can you?
Yeah, but you seem like a crazy person.
Why do I seem like a crazy person?
Because you're yelling and you're like getting aggressive.
You would be calm and be
Yeah.
like them. Be like the news agents, just like, my little boys and girls, please, don't take a vaccine.
I think people would be more susceptible to that.
Because the vaccine is unavoidably unsafe, and the U.S. Supreme Court ruled it. So,
Yes.
So don't take the vaccine.
Yeah, say it like that.
You like
That was much better.
Okay. The U.S. Supreme Court case, Wyatt versus Borchowitz, said all vaccines are unavoidably unsafe. So you believe that now? You believe
Sure.
that? Okay. Did you know that in 2018, Robert Kennedy Jr. sued HHS, Human Health and Services? You know who that
Okay.
is?
No.
Okay. Human Health and Services is the government agencies that's supposed to police and look over the vaccine companies, okay?
Uh-huh.
And they're supposed to be doing safety studies since 1986. So Robert Kennedy Jr. sued them to see the safety studies, because you've been told your whole life that vaccines are safe and effective, right?
Sure.
Okay. He sued them to get those safety studies to see how safe and effective they are.
Yeah.
When he got the report back, guess how many safety studies have been done in the last 33 years?
0.
Wow. You're right.
I'm catching on. How about that?
Now listen, I mean, this is serious. Not one single safety study has been done on any vaccine since 1986, when Ronald Reagan passed the Vaccine Injury Act that said all
Okay.
vaccines are exempt from any and all liability.
I believe you.
There's no safety studies been done. So
Okay.
why would you take something?
I don't. I didn't take it.
This man wanted to take the vaccine.
He took it, yeah.
Why?
Okay,
Why would you take it for?
So I could wear a mask.
What? So you could what?
Because
No, to explain it to me. You wore it because why?
because
Because why?
there was a pandemic last year.
What proof do you have there's a pandemic?
Well, we were all locked in our homes for.
I was never locked in my home. I never quit my job. I always did not go, went everywhere I went with no mask on.
Do you know anybody that got sick?
I know a lot of people that got sick, just like every year people that get sick with the flu. Yeah, I know that.
The flu and COVID are completely different.
Nah, they're not. You've been lied to. See, we go back to the television.
Right.
It's so sad.
I'm tired.
I've been lied to.
Yeah, how do you know? You haven't been lied to.
Because I study the truth, my friend. I've seen the truth. I know the truth. Okay. What I tell everybody, listen, listen.
What really convince me.
Good. This is what I tell everybody. I say, don't believe. I'm not a medical doctor.
Yeah.
I do not practice medicine without a license.
Yeah.
Do not listen. I'm talking now. Just listen, okay? Do not believe anything I tell you.
Okay.
Take it with a grain of salt, and then you have to do what the Lord Almighty says, and that is test and prove all things. Not some things, but all things, and keep that which is good. And when you do that, you know what happens?
What?
You're made free.
There you
You'll
go.
find the truth, baby.
Sweet. Well, thanks for talking to us. So you're against the vaccine?
I'm against an experimental gene therapy that hasn't been FDA approved and is under emergency use authorization.
Okay. Why are you against that?
Because over 6,000 people have died, and that's with less than 1% reporting. And based on a report back in 2010 from Harvard Medical School, less than 1% of them are reported. So if already on the CDC they're showing 6,000 deaths, what does that tell you? You do the math, right?
Okay.
So where there's risk, there must be choice. And back in the 70s, when they came out with the swine flu vaccine, there were 53 deaths, and they took it off the market.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So why are they doing this?
There's an agenda.
What's the agenda?
Well, what I think and what you think might be totally different. But
Okay.
we're going towards a warp speed vaccine passport, and we're going right into socialism. That's where we're going,
Okay.
right? And so how are they going to control you? Listen, you're going to put an experimental gene therapy inside your body. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I won't do that.
I don't think a passport for the vaccine is going to directly lead to socialism.
Oh, we already are in socialism.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I know so.
Why?
Are you not watching the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and the small businesses closing and the large corporations staying open, and the hit towards digital currency? I mean, listen, I own Bitcoin and I own all the others, so I do fine, right? But right now, y'all are trusting the government. Y'all are trusting Fauci. There have been scientists from all over the world coming out, and they've been censored on social media, on YouTube, on the news channels. Actually, a couple of news stations follow them, but the vice president of Pfizer came out and said, do not take this experimental jab.
The lie is that socialism is an even distribution.
Okay.
That's not what happens.
So what is it?
What it is the upper echelon, those in control, take from everybody and they decide who gets what. It's not equally distributed. They're sucking it out of us. That's what socialism is.
So what's to stop it?
This whole, it's all going to spread out nice and even. That's not what it is.
It's to stand up to the tyranny and not allow your business to be
Countries
closed.
want to leave socialist countries and come here because it doesn't work.
So then how are we going to stop it then?
We need to stand up to the tyranny. We need to stand up, and when they say you close your business, then you close Costco, then you close Publix. Why are you making me as a small business owner close my business? Why are you telling me what I can and can't do? You know what? It's my choice. If I want to go in there, and if I want to stay open and people want to come to me, that is how we run as a nation. We've never in the history, and then, come on, Aubrey, we're putting masks on healthy people. This has never happened in the history of our world. It's to create division, right? This right here, there are studies after studies. There are thousands of studies showing the inefficacy of wearing a face diaper. They're just out there.
Yeah.
The oral microbiome in children, I don't know if you saw the report from Gainesville. They sent in the mask of these children. Right?
Uh-huh.
So they're trying to start with our kids. They're starting with critical race theory in our schools. They're masking our children, but then they're saying the adults don't have to put it on. So, yeah.
Are you willing to die for what you believe?
I'm not afraid of dying. So, yeah, I'm
So
not
if the
afraid
government
of
came to your business and were like, shut it down
I'm
or
not
we'll
gonna shut it
kill
down.
you.
Well, they wouldn't do that, but I'm not
You don't
gonna
think they
close
would
it
do
down.
that?
No.
Okay, so
I
then
don't think they'll kill me.
you don't think so?
No.
Why
I mean,
not?
They might take me to jail.
What about all the people they've
But
killed
you know
already?
what? We have constitutional sheriffs that are out there that stand up for our rights.
Okay.
Right? And that's what we need. We need sheriffs and law enforcement to follow the oath that they took to stand up for the Constitution. And too many people right now are not standing up for the Constitution, right? So if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If I don't want to wear a mask, I'm not wearing a mask. I haven't worn a
agree.
mask in a year and a half. I'm not wearing a mask.
There you go. Okay, cool.
But common sense tells you healthy people. Only symptomatic people get other people sick.
Yeah.
Right? So to tell me and my Olympic athlete child that he has to wear a mask and get a PCR test stuck up his nose every time he goes to a track meet, that's an agenda. That's an idiot. And Carrie Mullis came out and said this is not a test to be used for disease. So they're using the wrong test. 90% are calibrated. They're all false positives, and they're spinning them way too fast. And Fauci came out and said that back in January 2020, and the WHO came out and said that they were spinning the cycle threshold, and you have to have symptoms in correlation. If you read the WHO report, it said you had to have symptoms in addition. So if you get tested and it comes out positive, well, then we need to retest you because you don't have symptoms. And then he came out on a show and said, they asked him, did you get tested? Oh, I don't need to get tested. Well, I'm not sick. Flip-flop Fauci? Yeah. Oh,
Right,
and in
right.
March, then Fauci said, yeah, no one needs to be walking around wearing a mask because all the studies previous to 2020 said don't do it. And then two weeks later, oh, we got to put everybody in a mask to keep them locked down and create the fear. So they've used fear to create this narrative. And
Cool.
everybody right there that's taking that jab, it's because of fear and they're not getting educated.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
No,
fired
it's
up.
good.
And
Yeah,
it's
you're
really-
very passionate
I am.
about it.
I have a friend who has a 17-year-old who has blood clots on his brain from taking the Pfizer jab.
Oh, wow.
His father lost 25% of his lungs.
Because
Are
of
you
the
kidding me?
vaccination.
I have two friends that are my nurses in my group that are nurses that are watching people die from the jab or getting seizures. I have firsthand experience with this. This is not just me. Oh, yes, 6,000 people have died from this. 6,000. 52 died and they took it off the market. Don't you see a problem there?
Yeah.
But you can't sue the vaccine maker. You know
No.
why? Because in 1986 they took all liability away from the vaccine makers.
Oh, wow.
And we paid out $4.1 billion to vaccine injured children. Okay, so just know your numbers. So in 14 years, there have been more deaths in 4 months than there have been in 14 years of vaccines. And this is not a vaccine. This is experimental gene therapy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for telling me all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well, have a good rest
Hope you
of the
don't
day.
get the jab. Hope you
No.
don't get the jab either.
He got it. I didn't get it.
Don't get the second one and don't ever
He
get
already
the
got
shot.
the. He got it. It was the one. It was just the
Dude.
one shot.
Then you better start learning how to do a detox.
Sorry, dude.
Wrong. You know how many people died last year? Over 3 million people died. 9%. 9%. Listen to this number. See, you didn't have the right numbers. 9% died with the Rona, but the average death rate with the Rona, the average death rate on the CDC was 79 with 2.9 comorbidities. How old are you? You're 30 years old. You are not in that. You know how many people died with the COVID? With it. That means they had cancer. They had some other, like MS, whatever serious disease. You have a 0% chance of dying. You got a better chance of getting hit by lightning and winning the lottery than dying from the Rona.
There you go.
So, you know what? You better, there's no maybe. That's the facts. That's straight from the CDC, right? So I hope you can have kids one day, darling. Look at the detox. Seriously, look for detox.
He's gonna have
No.
kids.
So 2 years?
People will sleep with him.
So in 2 years?
Yeah, you think somebody would sleep with him?
Listen, darling, I'm just telling you, look at detoxes. They're going to be coming out with them. So I hope
Do
you
you-
do. Sorry. All right,
Cool.
guys.
Well, thank you for talking to
Yeah,
us.
thanks,
Have a good
guys.
day.